I'm back out here at the Secord Dam, and what I'm working on right now is we just went ahead and got the live camera mounted up there at the top of the pole. You can see it. Still going ahead, working on getting it punched out to the outside so that it is live out there on YouTube. But at least the biggest part is done. It is installed, and I'm able to see it locally on the local network over here in the Connex box. And I'm able to see the Secord Dam from up there, just viewing it locally though. So like I said, just need to go ahead and get that punched out publicly onto YouTube so that everyone else is able to see it live and do a little bit of configuration on that front yet. But yeah, here is Secord Dam is way back there in the background. I'm not going to go over there. Not really doing anything on site today. You can see Secord Lake up here to the north. We got quite a bit of snow last night. Probably 3-4 inches, and it's cold out today, probably about 18 degrees as the high. So everything is iced up. Tittabawassee River is flowing down here underneath Secord Dam Road as well. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to fly the drone real quick to show you guys the progress that we're seeing here on the dam. Just a lot of sheet pile that has been installed down there, over there on the east side of the dam. All right, let's go ahead and get that drone up in the air. But yeah, like I said, this was just going to be a quick little update showing you guys that the live camera is up there and installed, and we are getting closer to having another live camera out there on YouTube documenting the progress of rebuilding the 5 dams here on the 4 lakes. The drone is here in front of the dam, facing towards the north, probably about 100 feet in altitude. Everything was wrapped up here at the end of the day on Friday, so I did go ahead, move off site before I went ahead and took off and flew the drone. I'm not able to stay on site when no one else is out here. So you can see all the sheet pile installed over here on the east side of the dam. We'll fly over here a little bit closer, but you can see they both have 2 cranes here. It does look like they were able to use the one to go ahead and set the sheet pile, start driving it in, and then they use the second one to come along and drive in the sheets the rest of the way. You can see how this sheets start jutting out this direction. That is where the emergency spillway is going to be poured in the coming months. So after the crew here of Fisher Contracting goes ahead and wraps up driving in the sheet pile here at Secord Dam, they will be moving down there to the Smallwood Dam and start driving in there and doing quite a bit more work. So kind of just Secord Dam is first, and then Smallwood Dam will be followed up. You can see over here the vibratory hammer sitting on the ground. They have an excavator on the north side of the sheet pile with the boom crane lift as well. We'll fly over here to the north side of the sheet pile and take a look down here. You can see the progress has been moving along pretty steadily. It's been probably a month or 2 since I've been out here on site, but the crew has been continuing to drive in the sheet pile. Not much work on the low level outlet actually inside of the dam. We'll go over there and take a look at that a little bit closer. But you know, I did want to mention that if anyone is interested in the equipment I'm using, make sure you check out the description down below. I post all the equipment that I'm using with links to Amazon. These are Amazon affiliate links, so if you do go ahead and click them and purchase anything from Amazon within 24 hours, they do kick a small portion of the proceeds back to the channel. Here we are over at Secord Dam. So the drone is on the north side, as you can tell, and we'll fly right over where they have these stop logs keeping the water from flowing through the powerhouse where they're working on that low level outlet down there in the bottom. So not much progress has been made on that since the last time I was out there. They did go ahead and remove the sandbags from the other side of the powerhouse. We'll fly the drone around there in a little while, and you'll be able to see that those are gone. And looking to the south down the Tittabawassee River as the water flows out of the Secord Dam, you can see not too iced up at this point, but this drone footage here is now taken at 400 feet in altitude. The drone is facing towards the south, and just a little bit of water opened up in the backside of the dam here. Like I said, I think it was 18 degrees out this day that I was out there, so pretty chilly. looks like it's going to warm up this week. We have temperatures in the 40s again, and then they'll start dropping back down to being highs of 30s. But spring seems like it's right around the corner. Seems like we didn't get too hard of a freeze this year. Didn't really accumulate too much snow, and that might actually lead to not much flooding this spring. Here's another shot in front of the dam, the water flowing over the top of Secord Dam, and like I said, you can see those sandbags had been removed where they were keeping the water from entering there at the outlet of the powerhouse. A little bit of ice built up on the concrete supports that are between the two retaining walls. Not bad though. Usually when these get really thick with ice, they'll actually bring the fire department out and start using the hose to remove that ice so that there is not that much buildup. Great shot. You can look right through underneath the Tanner gates at the lake bed on the north side of the Secord Dam, where Secord Lake is and used to be, where the Tittabawassee River is now flowing through. Taking a look down, you can see the water flowing over the dam and over the top of the sill, and that repair over there on the left-hand corner that was made a couple of years ago now. Flying towards the west now, we'll go check out the live camera. A little bit of jello in the footage. The gimbal on the drone has a little bit more difficult time in these cold temperatures dampening the vibrations from the drone. But over here you can see the boom lift from County Line Power, and you can see the live camera up here at the top of the pole. So hopefully this doesn't take too much more time to get live out there on YouTube. I have been steadily working on getting this, set up, installed for the last couple months. I wish we could have had it out there sooner, but there was a lot of stuff that had to go in place logistically before we were able to get it installed, and now hopefully get it live on YouTube very soon. If you've enjoyed this video, make sure you go down below, hit that like button, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, and until the next one, I'll see you then. Thanks for watching, and make sure you hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video. Also make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the next videos I will be posting, and leave your questions, comments, and suggestions below. As always, I just want to give a massive thanks to the people who support me on Patreon. Never underestimate the value of your contribution to keeping this channel going. Thank you.